So, the countdown is really on as we're on Game Week 30 of the EFL season, and it starts right now with the predictions. Hi again, it's me. Today, we're doing my EFL Game Week 30 predictions, and can't you believe it, one club is already looking to go down in this game week, and yep, like today, like ourselves at the least. It's a 7 likes today, if you're gonna be nice, and make sure to subscribe over there as we try to go ourselves up to 300 subs by the summer if we're going to doing 3 things gold. And if you were wondering how Sheffield Wednesday could go down this game week, here is what could happen. But yeah, but then, no messing out the Friday night. Blackburn taking Preston now. Blackburn, a draw, and then the team that will get on in touch the moment, yeah, will end the Sheffield Wednesday season. And yeah, Blackburn, yeah, they're doing quite decent. They smashed QPR 3-1 on Valentine's Day, and Preston drawn 2-2 to Watford on Valentine's Day, so it's really a tight game to watch really in this Lancashire derby. So yeah, it could go either way here, but it's gonna be a tight fence this one. It could go either way here. Preston are one of the draw specialists, so yeah, it could go either way. But it's gonna be a tight 1-1 draw at Ewood Park on the Friday night. And then to West Brom taking Coventry now for the 12:30. There's loads this weekend for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, West Brom Coventry. West Brom win, and I just said Blackburn draw. It'll send Sheffield Wednesday down without even kicking the ball, without even the Steel City derby kicking off, which is actually our host for this game week. Yeah, so yeah, stay tuned if you want. Yeah, Coventry, what a performance they did on Monday night against Middlesbrough. How do you write hat-trick? Oh my days, that's beautiful. I just came in just in time for Coventry to score the third, and it was just marvellous. Marvellous, because I was watching the FA Cup. But yeah, it's really a good game to watch, really. I think that Coventry is back in it now. They're going to go back on form. I think they're going to win 2 in a row here. I think a 2-0 win to Coventry for this one. And the Swansea doing Bristol City now. Swansea. They're doing quite. Let's just say they're doing all right, but one of the players, I think he's. Yeah, he's on the Balkans. He is actually on fire. 15 goals he scored. His first name is Van. So yeah, I don't know how to pronounce their surname, but yeah. It's going to be a tight game to watch, really. Bristol City, Mr. Bird himself equalised from a rocket against Wrexham 2-2 on tonight. So, yeah, it's going to be a tight game to watch, really. But it could go either way here again. It's going to be another 2-2 draw at Swansea. Then the Stoke take on Leicester now. Leicester 22nd in the Championship. What are the chances of them entering League One this season? It's just absolutely skyrocketed to the ceiling. Unreal it is for Leicester. Last year in the Championship, walking the league. Now, they're just on the verge of back-to-back relegations. This is worrying times for Leicester, and for Stoke. Stoke are 14th, falling down the table. They used to be up, they were up there at the start of the season, but now they just fell down to 14th. Because so many teams have just gotten better than them. That's the skill issue, Stoke. But, yes, it's going to be a tight game to watch, really. It's going to be a 1-1 draw at Stoke. Into League One's now. In the Yorkshire Derby, Rotherham take on Doncaster now. Woo! Rotherham 23rd, Doncaster 18th. Doncaster with a very important win in the Yorkshire Derby against Huddersfield on Tuesday night, with Luke Molineux scoring the winning penalty and the winning goal, and the only goal of that game on Tuesday night. But yeah, is Doncaster going to fight for... Yeah, Doncaster, I think Doncaster will be safe. Don't know about Rotherham, though. I don't know about Rotherham, but I think it could go either way. I think Rotherham will be 1-0 up for the majority of the game until Doncaster scores in the final 10 minutes. A 1-1 draw at the New York Stadium. And then to Wycombe taking Stevenage now. Ooh! 10th versus 7th. Oh, is it a playoff chasing game? Or a playoff contender chasing game, I should say. But yeah, it could go either way here. Last time I met. I don't know what happened, but I think Stevenage won that game, didn't they? I don't know, but it was early in the season, so I don't remember. And yeah, it's gonna be a tight game to watch, really. Stevenage are doing quite good, really. They're up to 7th with 2 important wins last game week, and for Wycombe, or Wickham really, but it could go either way here. I'm going to say it's another 1-1 draw. Then the Plymouth taking Cardiff now. Ooh, Cardiff running away with it. Plymouth storming away with it. Wow, we will. Both teams collected 2 out of 2 last game week in the EFL weekend, last weekend, last game week. And yeah, both teams got relegated last in the Championship, and both teams are doing quite good in the Championship in League One now. Yeah, Cardiff are running right in League One. There's no wonder why they could go back in the Championship very soon. And Plymouth, I might be arriving the playoff contenders or the playoff chasing pack quite late, but who cares? I think Plymouth might get something out of Cardiff for this one. I think it could go either way. I think a 2-2 draw at Plymouth. And then the Swindon crew now. Ooh. Swindon up to second. They were the only team to win on Tuesday night in the top 5. So, because all of them messed up. Especially Ross County. We got on Ross... Oh, yeah, I don't. Because Ross County lost 1-0 to Shrewsbury. Unreal. We get on the Shrewsbury in a minute. But, yes, it's a really tight game to watch, really. Crew lost 1-0 to Fleetwood in the weekend on Tuesday night. But, so I have a feeling that's Swindon. I think Swindon's going to win here against Crew here. Don't know why this is a 12:30 kickoff, but I don't... Stop yapping. Here's my prediction. I'm going to go for it. I think Swindon will win again. Probably get their 20th win of the league season. I think a 2-0 win to Swindon for this one. Until a 3 o'clock kickoffs now. With Accrington on Shrewsbury now. Ooh! Accrington is on form as heck. Shrewsbury is cooking. Oh my days. Shrewsbury is 19th. I have a feeling they are going to be safe, aren't they? I think they're going to stay up, Shrewsbury. I think they will stay up. I don't think they'll go... I can't see them go down now at this rate, but... Yeah, Shrewsbury's going to be alright. Beating Swindon and Notts County last game week on 4 aggregate scoreline, all at home. Now it's the tough part. They're travelling this time round, but... Yeah, it could go either way here. It could go either way, but I have a feeling... Yeah, I have a club. I can tell you my fantasy team, so be careful, Shrewsbury. Be careful. But yeah, I have it could go either way here. I'm gonna say this: a 2-2 draw at the Wham. Then the Crawley took Chesterfield now. Ooh, Crawley got an important point against MK Dons. I swear, Crawley is MK Dons' bogey team. I swear down. MK Dons couldn't even beat Crawley. And Crawley are literally in the bottom 4, 2 points off the drop. MK Dons are. MK Dons just couldn't even beat Crawley at all season this season. And yeah, but it's just embarrassment. MK Dons, aren't they? MK Dons just embarrassment. And yeah, what Crawley did was kind of impressive. Drawing 0-0 to them on Tuesday night. And yeah, they faced off Chesterfield last time. I think they were 2-0 up at one point against them, but drawn 2-2. But who blew knows here? Who blew knows? Chesterfield are doing quite decent. I remember the last time they faced off a team at the bottom, they got embarrassed 1-1 by Harrogate. So it could go either way here. It could go either way. Yes, it could go either way. I have a feeling another draw. It's gonna be another 1-1 draw. It's gonna be another 1-1 draw. Then the Harrogate and Bromley now. Bottom versus top. Oh my days. Harrogate got a better result than top of the table Bromley in the last game week. 4 points they collected. Bromley, 2 points they collected. Kudos to them. Are they going to stay up? I don't know. It's too hard to choose who stays up and doesn't. It's so hard to choose. It's going to be so tight. It could go to the final day, but... Yeah, Harrogate, this might be too much for them because Bromley's top of the table. And last time, this was actually Bromley's very first opponent in the EFL, and Bromley beat them 2-0. But yes, it could go either way. But I think Harrogate will put up a good fight. I think Bromley will win this, sadly. I think a 2-1 win to Bromley for this one. And Newport taking Cambridge now. Newport on Tuesday night ran riot against Salford, 3-0 away. And they're still bottom because Harrogate also won on Tuesday night against Barrow. And they won that. And Harrogate won that. But yeah. Yeah, you get the idea. And Cambridge drawn 1-1 in Colchester. Absolutely embarrassing. But yeah, it's gonna be another tight game to watch, really. But hopefully, they don't want to have a replay what happened against Harrogate just a couple of weeks ago. Let's hope that doesn't happen to Cambridge. But this must be an easy win here. I think it's gonna be a tight game, but Newport will probably pull off a good fight. A 2-0 win to Cambridge +1. Then the Bristol Rovers taking Grimsby now. Ooh, yeah. Grimsby drawn 2-2 to Walsall last night, and Bristol Rovers. It's just getting woeful now, Bristol Rovers. I was to actually start saying they're getting woeful now because they're now 2 points like a drop. Again, they welcome back because Newport has catched up to them quite easily and quick. So, yes, it's worrying times. And Steve Evans actually had a go at one of the players after the game on Saturday. For some reason, I don't know why, but I just found it out on like the news website on Bristol Rovers. But yes, it could go either way. It could go either way here, but it's gonna be a tight one. Bristol Rovers will try and get something, but Grimsby will probably ace through it here. I think a 2-1 win to Grimsby for this one. And then to League One now, we're Stockport taking Wigan now. Ooh, it's a Manchester-Lancashire derby. Oh, yeah. And for Wigan, manager bounce. And they won 1-0 last night against Luton at Wigan. And Stockport losing 1-0 to Bradford. I knew it. According to King of Predictions, even though I know I didn't get the score on spot on, but Bradford won. I knew Bradford was going to win because I've never seen Stockport beat Bradford at all since they got promoted to the EFL. So yeah, I knew that was going to happen. But yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a tight game to watch, really. Could Wigan go for a 2 out of 2? 2 out of 2. It's incoming for that manager from Exeter. I don't know the name, but the name's right here. But I think he could go for 2 out of 2 here. It's going to be tight, but I think it's going to happen here. Wigan's winning here 2-1 to Wigan at Oakley Park. In the Huddersfield and Barnsley now is the Owen Goodman derby. The Owen Goodman and Yorkshire derby. Ooh, it's 6th versus 13th. Barnsley. Yeah, Barnsley is quite decent in the weekend and in the midweeks as well. But yeah, Huddersfield is doing. Yeah, Huddersfield is concerning, but losing 2-2 in the last game week. Yeah, it could go either way here. I don't know how, but it's gonna be a tight one. I should say. It's going to be a tight one. It's going to be a tight fence. A 1-1 draw in the Owen Goodman Yorkshire derby. And then to Northampton take on Leyton Orient now. Ooh, it's a really good. It is 21st versus 22nd because Wigan jumped out of the relegation zone just to make them both be in the playoffs and face each other in the playoffs. So a couple of seasons ago, they both went up in League 2 to League 1 just a couple of seasons ago, and now they're on the verge of going down together to League 2 again. So yeah, it could go either way. It's going to be a tight game to watch, really. I remember the Leyton Orient last season; they were just killing it. 6th place they got and reached to the final of the playoffs in League 1 last season. What's wrong with them this season, Leyton Orient? But I don't know. But I hope Leyton Orient finds a way on getting this. I think Leyton Orient will probably get something out of this. I think a big win for Leyton Orient is incoming. A 2-1 win to Leyton Orient for this one. And heading into Bolton and Blackpool now. It's another Lancashire derby, and Bolton drawn 1-1 the Reading on Tuesday night, and Blackpool somehow won 1-0 against Mansfield on Tuesday night. So yeah, impressive for Blackpool after getting smashed by Plymouth 4-0 at home on Saturday, and then they went on to win 1-0 against Mansfield, who actually progressed to the FA Cup round 16. So kudos to them, but it's been a tight game to watch, really. I've been hearing that this is Bolton's bogey team, so it could go either way, and it's Ian Evans' former club, Bolton. So yeah, it could go either way here. It's gonna be a tight game to watch, really. I think Blackpool will probably put off a good fight, but I think the Bolton will probably edge it at the end. I think a 2-1 win to Bolton +1. Then heading into the championships now. with Wrexham taking on Ipswich Town now again. Woo! Yeah, Wrexham have got Chelsea at home. How did they get? How did they progress? How did they get progressed? They just won. It was a scrappy game. It was a scrappy, boring game, and they somehow won that game 1-0. Shocking that was. Shocking. Yeah, Ipswich are down to 4th. Wrexham out of the playoffs, but they've drawn 2-2 to Bristol City and Ashton Gate. So yeah, it could go either way here, but it's gonna be tight. And I have a feeling we're not gonna win here at Wrexham. It's gonna be a tight one. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be a tight 1-1 draw at Wrexham. And then ugly to Birmingham now. Both teams on form. Birmingham almost beat Leeds in the FA Cup. They literally dragged them to penalties. And not only that, they almost won in normal time. They almost won it. But, yeah, it was off the post. It was off the post. But, yeah, ugly outlasted Ipswich in the FA Cup. Shocking. But it could go either way here. It could go either way. I have been, it's going to be a tight game to watch, really. Birmingham are kind of away, so ugly might have an advantage here, but I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw at Carrow Road. Then into Southampton take on Charlton now. Ooh! Southampton, one of the form teams in the league. They're just unreal. That's 5 wins in a row in all competitions. And not only that, they've actually beaten Leicester 2-1 in extra time, so kudos to them. And they're in the top 10. And last time out, Southampton literally just smashed Charlton 5-1, and they scored all of their 5 goals in the first half. Are we going to see a replay like that here again at St Mary's? But who blew knows, really? I think Southampton will probably beat Charlton here, but not that scoreline. I think a 3-1 win to Southampton for this one. Now, we're at Bramall Lane. This could be the game that decides Sheffield Wednesday to be relegated to League One, the earliest relegation in the EFL history. Sheffield United taking Sheffield Wednesday. Oh my days, this could be the decider. This could literally be the decider. If not, if Sheffield Wednesday survives this game, it's Wednesday night. It's gonna be Wednesday night. But who blew knows really? Last night, Sheffield Wednesday, I think, scored a goal against Sheffield United in 7 years. So yeah, that's actually affecting them. But they scored their first goal in the league for almost nearly 1,000 minutes of football. So well done for something like Wednesday, but they still lost, sadly. But yeah, it's a dark moment for Sheffield Wednesday. They're just all out playing the waiting game now. They're just waiting for the end of the season. And yeah, but Sheffield United are doing quite decent. I've actually been seeing they're actually 6 points off the playoffs, and they're 15th. No wonder why the playoffs are actually so tight. It's always tight in the Championship. It's always tight in the EFL, I should say. But yeah, it's going to be a tight game to watch, really. It's going to be tight. But I'm very sorry to say this. I think it'll be 1-1. Sheffield Wednesday will probably score their first goal against them for almost years. But very end, I think Sheffield United will probably score a second to fake Sheffield Wednesday's season championship. I think a 2-1 win to Sheffield United, and Sheffield Wednesday will be relegated to League One. Oh yeah, and then we have a Monday night, Walsall take on MK Dons. Yeah, it's going to be a good game to watch, really, yeah. It's going to be a tight game to watch, really. It's 9th versus 4th, but yeah, it's going to, Walsall drawn 2-2 to Grimsby, MK Dons somehow drawn 0-0 to run Crawley. Oh my days, they can't even be Crawley. Still can't even be Crawley. After where Crawley are, they still can't even beat them. That is kind of funny, but yeah, it's my prediction. It's going to be a tight one, but it could go either way here. But I'm having the Walsall might actually get something out of MK Dons here. I think the Walsall's going to get something. I think a 2-1 win to Walsall for this one. And if you're wondering, here's just my predictions and the fantasy team right here. And if it's my predictions, you can comment down below on what your predictions will be. And if you found this video, I've enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share. And you'll see you guys later. Bye!